some of the new age companies that our team very much likes and owns for several years. So it is superior returns on incremental capital. Looking forward many years, people take this lightly, but value of any business is present value of future cash flows. It's not necessary you have to make cash flows in year 1, year 2, or even year 3. Whether the cash flows that you are expecting over time.
I remember this categorically because I remember doing a show when Zomato was listing with some of your team members, and there was a massive debate there about whether this whole price to sales, there's no earnings, how can you value a company like that? And of course, White Oak took early calls, big believers early on.
Absolutely. New age companies, because there isn't an established business model to look back onto, people often just ignore them or write them off as something they won't look at. And that's the opportunity for investors like us who are willing to take a closer look. While in India, a lot of these businesses might be developing for the first time. That's not true globally. In China, this story has played out a decade ago, right? The Alibabas, the Meituans, the Tencents, those all also have had the opportunity to participate in several of them in the IPO. Just like Google in US was an IPO company invested in my portfolio. Similarly, Alibaba and others were IPO companies. In Korea, you have similar companies who are leaders. They're just further along in the journey to profitability than some of the Indian companies are.
Right.
And if you study the US, the developed markets, the emerging market companies in similar businesses, how they've progressed, how they now have come to a stage where they are throwing up tens of billions of dollars of cash flow. The Mag 7, there's a cult-like following amongst Indian investors for the FANG. FANG was very widely followed 2 years ago.
Absolutely.
Majority of those FANG companies weren't making money or cash flows
when they started
when they were $100 billion in market cap or more. Obviously Microsoft was making money and some others might have been making money. Google was making money early on, but others, Amazon wasn't making money, Netflix wasn't making money, yet they were so loved.
So you have to be a patient investor if you're going to be on
patient and selective. You can't have a spray and pray approach across all. Not everything would become a Amazon or a Facebook or something.
Absolutely.